Now let's hook the body part. Loop 6 short needles. A rice pin. Start the first short stitch. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. The fourth short pin. Tension wire. Disconnection. Add a marker button. Pull to end the first circle. A rice pin. Start hook the second circle is 6 sets. A short needle. 1 plus pin. That's 12 stitches. The second circle is 6 extra needles. That's 12 stitches. We'll start the first stitch at the draw. Marking buckle. In the same needle here. Hook another short pin. It's 2 short stitches in the same eye. This is the first type. Now start to add the second pin. Three needles in the same eye. And then I'm gonna hook up the other 40. That's the end of the second loop. We take off the marker. And hook a standing pin. Start the third lap. The third lap is made up of 4 groups. 3 short needles. A plus needle composition. That's 16 stitches. We'll hook the first short needle where the draw is. Marking buckle. Second pin. 1 plus pin. It's 2 needles in the same eye. Alright, this is the first set. Let's finish the remaining 3 sets. A short needle. 2 short needles. 1 plus pin. The second set is finished. The third group. That'll finish the third round. Remove the marker buckle. End of drawing. Hook a standing pin. Start the fourth loop. The fourth round is 16 short pins. First stitch. Tie button. True always. Hook through. There are 16 short pins in the circle. Now we remove the marker buckle. At this point in the marker, end of drawing. The fourth loop. You can pull the wire a little tighter after pulling. A standing pin begins to hook the fifth circle. The fifth circle consists of 4 sets of 3 short pins, then 1 plus pin. That's 20 stitches. Now let's start with the first stitch. Hook a short needle where the lead is drawn. Marking buckle. Choose short needles. 3 short needles. 1 plus pin. Make another short stitch in the same stitch. This is the first group. Then we'll finish the remaining 3 groups. A short needle. 2 short needles. 3 short needles. 1 plus pin. Go ahead and finish the other 2 sets. That's the end of the 5th loop. We take off the marker and pull. Tensioning. A rise pin. Start the 6th loop of the hook with 20 short stitches without adding or subtracting. First stitch. Marking buckle. The 2nd needle. Go all the way down for 20 stitches. Alright, that's the 6th hook. Remove the marker and pull out. Tighten the standing pin. The 7th round consists of 4 sets of 4 short pins and 1 plus pin. That's 24 shots in all. Now let's start ticking the first group. First stitch. Marking buckle. Second pin. 3, 4. 1 plus pin. This is the first group. Then there are 3 more sets. Let's finish it. A short needle. 2 short needles. 3 short needles. 4 short needles. 1 plus pin. The second set is over. There are 2 more groups. That'll finish the 7th lap. Let's take off the marker. Drawing. Tensioning. A rise pin. The 8th round is 24 short pins. First stitch. Marking buckle. Second stitch. The third stitch is 24 stitches. Run latest offline. End of drawing. Tensioning. A rice pin. The ninth lap is made up of 4 groups. 5 short needles. A plus needle composition. That's 28 stitches. Now we're going to start making the first stitch where the draw is. Marking buckle. Second pin. One plus pin. This is the first group. Then we finish the remaining 3 groups. That'll finish the 9th lap. Remove marker buckle. End of drawing. A rice pin. Round 10 is now less than 28 short pins. The first short stitch. Marking buckle. Second pin. Hook 28 stitches at a time. Finish this loop. Run tennis alpha. Remove marker buckle. End of drawing. A rice pin. Lap 11 is made up of 4 groups. 6 short needles. A plus needle composition. That's 32 stitches. Now let's hook the first set. First stitch. Mark buckle. Second stitch. Third stitch. The fourth needle. The fifth needle. The sixth needle. 1 plus pin. 2 needles in the same eye. This is the first group. There are 4 groups, so there are 3 groups left. Let's finish it. Round 11 is alpha. End of drawing. A rise pin. Lat 12 is now gain, none loss. 32 short needles. The first short stitch. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. This is the only circle full of hooks. Everybody finish ticking the rest. Loop 12 is alpha. Remove marker buckle. End of drawing. A rise pin. Start the 13th hook. Lap 13 is made up of 4 groups, 7 short needles. 1 plus stitch makes 36 stitches. The first short stitch. Marking buckle. Second pin. One plus pin. 2 needles in the same eye. This is the first group. So there are 3 groups left. Hook it up, everybody. Round 13 is alpha. End of drawing. A rise pin. Lap 14 was now gain, none loss. 36 short needles. First stitch. Marking buckle. Second stitch. The third needle. Everybody finish the 36 stitches. Round 14 is alpha. End of drawing. Tighten the standing pin. Lap 15 is 6 sets. 4 short stitches and 1 reduced stitch. That's 30 stitches. Now let's hook the first set. It's the first short. A short needle. Marking buckle. Two short needles. 3 short needles. 4 short stitches. 1 reducer. 2 reducer stitches to combine 2 stitches into 1. That's picking. Then the outer half of the 2 stitches. This is the outer half of the needle. Then pick the outer half of the next stitch. Stay wire. Redraw. That's a short one. This is a reducer. This is the first group. There are 6 groups. Let's go ahead and take off the remaining 5 groups. Round 15 is over. End of quote. Tighten the standing pin. Lap 16 is made up of 6 groups. It's made up of 3 short stitches and 1 reduced stitch. That's 24 shots in all. The first short stitch. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. 1 reducer. Pick the outside half of the next stitches. Pull the wire and pull the wire. This is the first group. Then we checked off the remaining 5 groups. Round 16 is over. End of drawing. Tensioning. 1 remaining needle. Lap 17 is made up of 6 groups. Consists of 2 short needles and 1 reduced needle. That's 18 stitches. Let's hook the first set of a short needle. Marking buckle. 2 short needles. 1 reducer. Adjust the outside half of the 2 stitches. Stay wire. Pull the wire again. That's the first one. Then we checked off the remaining 5 groups. Loop 17 is over. Smash the marker button. End of drawing. Tighten the standing pin. Lap 18 is 6 sets. A short needle. A reduction stitch is composed. That's 12 stitches. Let's check the first group. A short needle. Fill in the marking button. 1 reducer. Adjust the stitches for white half stitch. Stay wire. Redraw. This is the first group. Then we checked off the remaining 5 groups. After lap 18, we take off the marker. Drawing. Tensioning. And hook a standing pin. Stretch the thread. Start stuffing. When we're done with the cotton, we're gonna hook round 19. Lap 19 ends. 6 reduction pins. Just now wait. Pull the needle on the hook. Reducing the needle is the purpose of adjusting the needles. Hat stitch. reducing stitches. Adjust the 2 needles. Add the half stitch. Stay wire. Redraw. This is the first shot. We add the marker buckle. Second reducer. And then we'll finish the rest. Remove the marker after the 19th loop. Pull the thread tight. There is a line. Disconnection. Wrap the thread again. So the body part is done. Okay, now let's talk about this ocelot. Assembly problem. Because it's complicated, that's why we need to locate it first. And then splice it together. The first is the position of the mouth. The mouth is right in the middle. Count the 10 circles from the top down. This is the mouth. What's next? Eyes. The eyes are the place around the mouth. The distance between the mouth is for pins. Both eyes are in the same circle. Then the position is the same distance from the mouth. The ears are right above. Right above the center. Position for lap 4. This is a head assembly. Next, body. The body wants him to sit on his own. So the position we're looking for is this. The feet are counted from the bottom. Between laps 4 and 5. So he can sit and stand up on his own. So between the 2 corners. The distance is 8 stitches. The equivalent of being exactly in the middle is. On one side are 4 needles. This is the exact center of the 4 stitches. Then there's the position of the hands. The hand is counted from the top down between laps 11 and 12. The middle is separated by the stitches. The tail is directly behind. Dead as done. Count the positions between laps for the 5 from the bottom. So the tail can help hold the bag. So you can sit up. The tail if you want it to bend. You could put a piece of that lead wire in here. Taipei bow. Then the head and the body are stitched together. The position of the splicings. Start here in the middle between laps 2 and 3. Everybody wired from here. Xi Ming. Now we're going to do the mouth. And the face shape on either side of the eye. Just divide it with a black thread. There are 5 strands dividing it up. Divide it into 3 strands like this. The line will thin. Because you don't need a thick line here. This thread doesn't have to be too long. Good seam. Rub a needle around. Tie a knot. We can find a spot nearby. The point of going through it is to tie the knot. Don't pull too hard here. Take this off. This is a triangle. Back to square one. Further down. The distance is a circle of distance. So that you can just bring the wire over here. Look at this position. And the distance from the eyes. On this side. Find the same symmetric position. And hide the thread behind your back. Don't pull any of these threads too tight. Tie a knot. Hide the knot. So you can disconnect the wire. We keep the eye at the end. The next thing is to fix the ears. Get the needle out. Threading line. Put the ears in place. Start the needle again. Keep him as upright as possible. Stitch. You can leave the line a little longer. You can pick the half stitch underneath. It'll look better this way. You won't see any stitches. If the line is too short, you can use crochet. Put the line around. Tie a knot and hide it. Let's stitch at the other ear. Now we're going to sew this corner. Pick the position of the body of a stitch. Preferably a lateral seam, so the stitches aren't obvious. Then pick out another shot. It's best to pick the bottom of the corner line, relatively hidden. So it's on the same horizontal line, same circle here. So the corners. After all, just find a place. Tie a knot. Hold down the needle. Wind the wire twice. Tensioning. This is a knot in the same hole. Hide the knot. Cut this thread. Everybody sew the other side up. Following stitch. The hand wants him to stick it. Don't curl up, so you can. In this case, the seam compacts it. Stick to the body. If the line is now too long, it can be near. A bit lined. If you want him to stop acting like that, can be in. Down here. Give him another stitch or two. Then tie the knot again. The thread is not long enough to tie with the needle tail. And hide the thread. Then we'll sew the tail. The tail wants it to stick, too. So you can just go through it like this. If you think the needle's in the wrong place, then go back.太闹了。Hide first. If the tail keeps falling off, you can stay here a few stitches. Then we put the head and the body together.太闹了。Let's hide the knot. Anywhere in the circle. Stitch. Put it right. We're going from the second shot. It's sewn between the second and third laps. Let's get this right in the middle. Pick up. Corresponding position. Hold the first few pins in place. Out of position. Hide the thread after you finish the circle. Tie a knot. Make sure you line it up and down when you sew. Give it a stitch and have a look. Just in case there's an asymmetry between the head and the body. Alright, so that's all stitched together.